How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back. I am Odie Matthews on this channel here on this lovely website, wikipedia.edu.youtube.myspace.com, and today we are taking a look at the Nomatic Travel Pack. Let's get into it. Okay, so off the top, I will say this is the version 1 of this bag. Now, I will tell you this: the differences between the version 1 and the version 2. Only the version 2 is available, but I would say that 90% of this bag is still exactly the same as the version 2. They really only changed some very, in my opinion, minor details on this bag. So what you see when it comes to the organization, the functionality, how much it holds, just kind of the basic overview of the bag, except for like how it looks and some minor material changes, it is the same bag, just like I explained when I did the travel bag 40 liter. Minor changes in that one as well. Alright, so let's go over the differences real quick between the version 1 and the version 2. For one, big thing is they changed the design. They got rid of this like pattern down here. It's basically an all sleek black material now. It's almost the same material. They upgraded their zippers to YKK, which is good. That's awesome. On the outer here, there's usually 4 zippers. They have like you can have infinite access. They got rid of that. They went down to 2 that then lock. So you still have the full like down to the bottom opening. It's just 2 zippers instead of having the 4, which is pretty cool. They made the material more scratch resistant. I have the actual specs on that one, which is that instead of the regular tarpaulin, they went to a tougher carbonate coated 6 p.m. tarpaulin, which means it has an earlier bedtime, is what I'm guessing 6 p.m. part of that means. Another thing they did is they upgraded the interior like fabric and stuff to give it a little bit of better look, better feel, and make it last a little bit longer. And then the other thing that they did was make it easier to attach the hip belts for this pack. Other than that, it's exactly the same bag. They didn't change anything on the inside or anything like that, like I said before. So with all of that, let's get into the specs of this bag. Okay, so like I said, the new bag is made out of the carbonate 6 p.m. early bedtime tarpaulin. Great material, very water resistant, very durable, very tough. It's very scratch resistant, the new one that they made. Overall, it's a very good material. It's got that rubbery feel. I like this one more than the 40 liter travel bag, because with the 40 liter, like I said in that review, which you can check that out if you want, it's a great travel bag for sure. I really like the way this bag functions with the tarpaulin and the way the zippers and the zipper pulls. The whole bag feels great, as well as these awesome handles, which is one thing that I think Nomatic really nails. Is I'm gonna take this water bottle out for just a second. But they've got these 2 awesome side handles that make it really easy to carry if you need to carry it by your side. Like, you know, if you were going through security and you're like, oh, I'm carrying my backpack, like this, very evenly distributes the weight on the bag, which I think is awesome. They put it in the perfect spot, as well as this big beefy handle up top, which is similar on the 40 liter bag as well. All their bags really, except for the text line that I talked about, has this like really nice beefy handle up top, which is awesome, which makes it really nice to grab. You don't have to worry if you're gonna find the handle. It works perfectly. So 3 awesome points of access to grab on this bag, 3 awesome, very nice handles to use. And with that, you also have some pretty nice backpack straps. Again, that tarpaulin material here on the front, and then this nice mesh on the back, that make them a very comfortable carry. It's a very comfortable bag. I will say this isn't my bag. I mean, it is my bag in a way, kind of. Actually, it's not. I don't really know how to describe that. I bought this for my girlfriend at the time, who is now my fiance. Humble brag, not really. I don't know. And this is her go-to travel bag. I have dozens of bags, and she has one, and this is hers. I have used this before, but she loves this thing, and she is 5 foot tall, and she says it's very comfortable and easy to wear. So I really like that also. So you kind of get both body frames. You know, I'm 5'8", she's about 8 inches shorter than me, and it's the same. It's comfortable for short people, tall people. You know, all people. All people can wear bags. That's the message. If I ever run for president, that's gonna be my slogan. All people can wear bags. So you get very comfortable strap, very comfortable carry. It does have hip belt attachments. I do not have those with me, but they have like the hip straps if you wanted to distribute the weight. Maybe I'll throw a picture of them up here somewhere on the screen, just like that. And yeah, so the other thing about this is, like I said, you have a, well, I didn't say this, but you have a luggage pass-through. It's got Velcro in the middle, and you can, so they have their new roller luggage, Nomatic's new roller luggage line. Don't have those, probably won't cover them unless I get a mass amount of emails or comments to do those. Then I might invest in buying one of the roller luggages and talking about it. But you have this nice back panel here that is removable. I don't really know why you would remove it. The only thing I can think of is to make it easier to get to this hidden pocket back here, but we'll get to that in a second. But other than that, you got this really nice breathable back panel here that I think it does a job. You know what I mean? Like, there's some back panels where you're like, this is comfortable, my back breathes. This one has a nice air channel up the middle. The problem with this air channel up the middle for me personally when I wear it is that this air channel is tarpaulin. So tarpaulin, it doesn't really do well at keeping heat back. It gets very hot. It's very sticky. Keep that in mind. But the foam here that complements it in the middle does a really good job of not only keeping it comfortable, but making it really easy and breathable. So that is a bonus. Like I said, the new one has YKK zippers. The zippers on this one are fine. Nice zipper pulls, just a little piece of rubber here. Nothing crazy. They do have lockable zippers on the laptop compartment as well, so they have them on the version 2. And then, like I said, you have the main access opening, which we'll get to, now has 2 that lock. So the zippers on this bag are highly functional and really nice. A lot of tarpaulin bags, sometimes it takes a while to break in the zippers. This is no exception. It does take a little bit because they can feel a little sticky in the beginning. It's the same thing on any Nomatic bag. The Wander bags, you know, some of those are made out of tarpaulin. The Baboon bag can take a little bit to break those zippers in, so don't get discouraged and be like, oh, this sucks, return it. Give it a few tries, you know, just sit there and watch TV and just unzip your bag for like an hour. It'll be fine, no big deal. Other thing is, you got 2 water bottle pockets. These are magnetic, right? So when they are out, it looks like a little rocket ship. It looks like it's about to take off. If I was really good at editing, I would edit this thing flying through space, but I'm not, so I won't. Great. I got my Wandered water bottle. They fit nicely in there. What I like about these pockets is they are magnetic, but as you can see, they've got the mesh here. So when they stretch out, they got that little bit of stretch, but they're covered by that tarpaulin. And they fold away when you don't need them. So that's a huge bonus there. So with all of that, that is the basic overview of the materials, the specs, the design, kind of, sort of. And look, I drove to New York, Buffalo from Florida. So I drove like 20 hours in a really big truck. I just got back and I'm very tired, but I needed to do this because I'm supposed to publish this literally tomorrow. So when this comes out, I've recorded this the day before. So I got to record this and edit it. I am very tired, so I apologize. So what are you gonna do, man? It's showbiz. Showbiz, baby. All right, so with all of that, like I said, great materials. I like the look of this bag. I kind of like this look better than the all black, but that's just me. I kind of like the little bit of how it accents each other. It's not a fully black bag. Okay, so with all of that, now it is time for the whole kebab. Alrighty then, so this bag is loaded with cool features and loaded with a couple hidden features. It is a great minimalist one bag travel bag, I will say that. It expands from a 20 liter to a 30 liter. That is the version 2 specs, so that's what we're going to go off of, because what you're seeing here is almost exactly the same. So I'm going to say everything that's on the version 2 to make sure it's 100% correct. So 20 liter to 30 liter expansion, which I will show you. I love the expansion feature on this. I love the way the organization is laid out on this. It is a perfect internal organization bag. If you're not one that doesn't use or doesn't like to use like pouches and like zipper, like the Topo design ones that I've showed, or like a field pouch or like a tech pouch type of guy, if you're not that kind of person that likes to use that, this is loaded with internal organization. And if you'd rather put your stuff in the bag and know where it's at, this is definitely the bag for you. So with all of that, let's get into it. First thing up top, you've got your quick access compartment. Now this is a perfect little laptop compartment. I've got a pair of sunglasses. Did I say laptop? I said laptop compartment, didn't I? Sunglass compartment. Very different things. It's got that nice fleece felt-ish. I always say fleece or felt. I'm not sure which one it is. On any bag. It's got that nice padding in there, so you can absolutely make sure that your sunglasses aren't going to be scratched or anything. Another thing to note is when you buy a Nomatic bag, it comes with this like sunglass case that you can put in the bag. I don't like it because it's very boxy. I'd rather just either put my sunglasses in the compartment or have them on my head, depending on how it goes. But this is a great compartment for sunglasses or throwaway stuff that you want to put in there. You know, it's quick access, it's up top, it's perfect. Other thing you have is this front panel, which unzips all the way around, and it has this nice little opening here where it has these little things that kind of keep it from, so you can kind of, I don't know, for some reason I like the way that it opens. So when you're looking at it like this, you can just be like, oh, you really can't see. So okay, so you can kind of be like, oh, what do I need? Let me just pull this down and blah blah blah. When it's facing you, I really like that. So in here you got tons of internal organization. I'm gonna fold this down the best I can so you can see. You got 4 mesh bits up top, and then down here you've got another little compartment, and then on the other side here you've got, well, we'll get to that. So up top here I've thrown just a little like freshener for clothes. I always keep one of those with me in this mesh bit. I've got Apple AirPod Pros in there, got a portable charger in one, and I got a thing of Q-tips. So I was just trying to find stuff to put in these so you can kind of get an idea of what fits and what doesn't, and I was running out of stuff, so Q-tips went in. These mesh bits are great, they're expandable. One thing I will say that you want to be careful about is depending on what you put on the other side, and depending on how bulky this is, you will definitely see it reflect in the imprint or bulge out on the front panel. So keep that in mind. You don't want to load big bulky stuff in these little compartments, otherwise your bag's going to look like it has a tumor. So, and then on this side I will do my best to kind of show you. Oh, that was actually really easy. You've got an RFID protected lockable pocket up top here for credit cards, wallet, phone, well, I guess not really phone, passport, things like that, things that you don't want your information to be stolen. You got that nice little compartment up here. And you've got 2 more mesh guys. I've thrown my bamboo silverware and an extra mouse in those. And then on top of that, you've got another zippered guy that you can just throw stuff in, and then 2 little pin bits, right? So like a lot of internal organization on this, just this front panel alone. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I can't count, 6 of these mesh compartments. You've got 2 different zippered, you've got an open flap down here, and you got a place for 2 pins. So it is not scared. It's not scared to have plenty of room for what you need. The bag is not scared of that at all. So tons of organization in the front. I like that to an extent. I think that sometimes it can be a little overwhelming when you have that many pockets. But if you're the kind of person that travels with a bunch of little stuff that you might need or want, or when you get to where you're going, you don't want to nest and unpack everything, then this is killer organization for that. Then we're going to get into the laptop compartment. All right, so you got this big, nice laptop compartment in the back, and it opens all the way down clamshell style. You've got a spot here, a little flap that you could put a big notepad or any kind of papers, folders, I don't know, anything like that. Notebook, you can probably throw a notebook in there on the back side. And then on the actual laptop tablet side, you've got a up to 15-inch laptop sleeve. I've got my Surface Book Pro in there, fits nicely. This does have a nice false bottom right here, so you don't have to worry when if you drop your bag or anything. Your laptop is very, very protected. Very nice padding in here as well. And then you've got a spot for a nice tablet. I threw my iPad in there for comparison. You can see this is a very small mini iPad, if you will. I do believe this will fit up to like the regular or the Air iPads. I do not believe it would fit an iPad Pro because I think those are like 13 inches. So unless you had it in a laptop sleeve compartment, that is how that would go. Oh, I should have done that. Right, so great laptop compartment here that you can actually fold all the way down and up and down and up. However you want to do it. I really like that. And then on the back here, I kind of mentioned it, you've got a little really difficult to get to hidden compartment. I don't know if you can even, there you go. Can you see that? Right, so you can put your passport or wallet, I guess. I don't know. Some of these hidden pockets, I'm like, it's too hard to get to that hidden pocket that I'd rather just have my stuff be stolen because I'm not going to fight that every time I need to get something out. So, but it is there if you need it. Okay, with that, let's move into the main compartment. Like I said, they no longer have these 4 zippers, so you only have the 2 to get in, but it still opens like that. It's almost a full clamshell. It's very, very, very close, but it does not quite get there. There's a little bit left at the bottom that's still kind of like folded over, but you've got plenty of space for all your stuff, and there's so many pockets in here. All right, just for this video, this is I believe they say this bag is supposed to be for like 3 to 5 days, or maybe 1 to 3 days. I think it's 1 to 3 days. And the travel bag is like 3 to 5. I have used this bag, well, my Sigo, is that something? No, fiance. She's used this for like a 7-day trip. This is the bag she brought to Utah when we went, and I took the packed one. And she had this packed out. Very packed out, so. But what I've done in here is I've thrown my Peak Design field pouch, my gravel Dopp kit, and my Peak Design packing cube with 3 days worth of clothes. So I do know that it will fit at least this setup. And then you've got 4, count them, 4 little mesh guys on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? For any extra read all about it things that you might need to put in there. Now you're probably seeing this and you're like, oh, what's that? We'll get there. At some point we'll get there. On this side, you've got 2 more zippered mesh guys for any extra stuff and a cord pass-through. So if you wanted to, you could have your phone here and pass the, oh, I guess you could charge it. You could put your phone here, have a portable charger here, and pass the cord through and charge it in the quick access pocket. I've never really used cord pass-throughs, not really my jimmy jams. So, but you do have extra organization in here if you want it, if you weren't going to use packing cubes and stuff. Me, however, I would probably just use my packing cubes and stuff. And that brings us to this back part, right? So you got this little zippered guy that separates it. And I'm going to unzip this, and what I have in here, this is where you're supposed to put your shoes. I have a pair of my Suav packable shoes. Love these things. Go-to travel shoes. Links to everything down below. So, the zipper guy, right? And you're like, oh, you can zipper it and keep your shoes over here. Absolutely, but there's more zippers on this bag, right? So, on the outside of this bag, what's this? What's happening? Oh no, here we go. What is this? We're just gonna keep on going around. And then, oh, wrong side, dang it. Almost, almost dramatic effect, right? So this bag expands. This is that expansion that I was talking about, where it expands. See, that's the zipper that expands it, right? So now I can zip it back up if I want to. It expands it and gives it a little extra oomph. And then there's actually another zipper, so where you can get in to that back compartment. Oh, just like that. So you can actually open your bag this way as well, and this mesh divider could hold your clothes, and then you could put extra stuff here if you wanted to. And when it's expanded, it opens up. So love that feature. I think that's a really cool feature. You don't really see in a lot of bags. A lot of bags have that expansion. One that comes to mind is the Peak Design travel bag, where it has that expansion, but you still access it the way you normally would, and the expansion's actually only in a certain section. With this bag, if you wanted to, you could undo the zip and use this whole thing for clothes and have even more room. So you could almost probably fit a whole plethora of extra packing cubes in here, which, by the way, hopefully soon I will finally gather all the missing packing cubes, like I'm on a quest from the olden days, and do a packing cube video as well as a Dopp kit video. Probably going to do a bunch of accessory videos here coming soon. Put them in between regular review videos. So, like I said, and then this is the zipper that does the expansion back to it, and it's got that sleek design. I did not put this bag on, but like I said, I am 5'8", 165-ish pounds, and that's about how it looks. And it's also got a great sternum strap with one of her hair things. How's that look? Does that look good? Can't even tell. It blends in with my hair. But like I said, it is a great looking bag. I think it is very sleek. Some people might like that new all black that they have. So look, it's a great bag. That's all I gotta say about this one. I think that this is a good travel companion if you want a minimal bag that also can kind of double as a daily carry when you get there, because it is dropping stuff small enough to be able to do that. So the Nomatic Travel Pack, and that brings us to the new segment of the show called email me things, and I'll read them out. So I have an email for this channel, so you can email me questions, not questions about the products. If you have questions about this bag or any bag, put them in the comments. That way everyone can see them, because someone might have the same question as you. These, you can email me any other questions you have about product suggestions, anything like that, and I will read them out on the channel as soon as I look for the email and find one, because I didn't do that ahead of time. So here we go. I'll edit this where it looks flawless, where it looks like I didn't even have any trouble on this. Here we go. Okay, it says, "Hey Odie, my name is Henry. I stumbled on one of your reviews. I'm in the Navy and I move around a lot. Do you have any recommendations on a bag that looks good and can take a beating?" Yeah, so bags that can take a beating, travel bags that can take a beating if you move around a lot, absolutely a necessity. I would say go with something like the baboon bag. That is a tarpaulin bag that I definitely put through a lot when I was at work. I used it in that review. It's not as scuffed as it is now, but that is a great one if you need a durable travel bag. I also suggest the Wandered bags. The Wandered duffel bags are great for taking a beating. I actually use the carry-all bag that they have. I did a Hexad review, but I use the carry-all to carry my gear and stuff whenever I go outside or go hiking, climbing and stuff, and that just gets torn apart. Not literally, but like it gets super dirty, and it's very, very, very durable bag. Another good one would be like the Exactly Life that I did a review on. That one can definitely take a beating. It's got the material to hold up really, really well. A couple suggestions that I would say, the bags that I haven't quite gotten to review yet would be like, go for a GoRuck bag. I have one of those. I don't know if I'll actually review it or not. GoRuck is a really good durable brand company. They basically, their bags, they put like weights in them, and they run obstacle courses. Killer bags. Kenai also has really durable bags. Those are more of the military aesthetic. If you want something a little bit more casual, then I would definitely go with something like the Wandered or Baboon or Exactly Life, or even like the Nomatic 40 liter would be really good. So Henry, thank you so much for that question. I hope that answers it, and I hope that gives suggestions to everybody else. So with that, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this bag, put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer those. If there's a product you want me to get my hands on and review so you can see it, or a type of review you'd like me to do, whether it be a comparison or an accessory video or something like that, comment or email me on that one. Doesn't really matter, and let me know, and I will do my best to make that happen for you. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you next time.